20 years ago, the conduct of play rule was Rule 13, and there was a section in it called the raised ball 13.13. 13.13 was concerned mainly with keeping the ball on the ground. The attitude to playing the ball in what we call 3D hockey these days was a complete contrast to what it is now. A. Intentionally raise the ball from a hit except for a shot at the goal. A player shall not. A player shall not intentionally raise the ball so that it lands directly in the circle. A player shall not approach within 5 meters of a player receiving a falling raised ball until it has been played and is on the ground. And finally, players shall not raise the ball at another player. Up until 2004, when this was withdrawn, I enjoyed myself on hockey fora, annoying people who wanted to penalise defenders hit with a raised ball, a drag tackle in particular, because they had stopped a goal, by pointing out to them that raising the ball at another player was illegal. Intentionally raise the ball so that it lands directly in the circle has also disappeared, but that could usefully be restored with an amendment. Intentionally raise the ball so that it, with a hit, so that it lands directly in the circle. I also believe that a ball raised into the circle with a scoop or a lob should not be played at above shoulder height by a player in the opponent's circle. Most of what is now Rule 9 conduct of play was written in 2004 in a restructuring and revamping of the rule book, which I regard as an act of vandalism. A separate raised ball section disappeared, and we have various rules, the falling ball rule and this rule, Rule 9.9. Players must not intentionally raise the ball from a hit except for a shot at the goal. A raised ball must be judged explicitly. I think that should say specifically, but there is some overlap of meaning between the two words, on whether or not it is raised intentionally. It is not an offence to raise the ball unintentionally from a hit, including a free hit, anywhere on the field, unless it is dangerous. If we look at current umpiring practice in regard to that, every hit that is raised accidentally, or it's not dangerous. If the ball is raised over an opponent's stick on the ground, even within the circle, it is permitted unless judged to be dangerous. Why that's in there, I don't know. Players are permitted to raise the ball with a flick or a scoop, provided it is not dangerous. A flick or a scoop towards an opponent within 5 meters is considered dangerous. So they spoiled my fun by removing all protection from a player defending the goal who was more than 5 meters from the shooter, because this was interpreted by umpires to mean that a player who the ball was raised at who was within 5 meters was endangered, but if he was beyond 5 meters he was not endangered, which is gobbledygook, because the rule says no such thing, and danger is anyway defined by legitimate evasive action, which is not distance limited. Rule 9.9 concludes with if an opponent is clearly running into the shot, which should say a shot, or into an attacker without attempting to play the ball with the stick, they should be penalised for dangerous play. That whole clause is just removed complete from the penalty corner rule, a raised ball at an outrunner, and pasted into this rule here for some reason which I can't quite understand. It has nothing to do with the rule, which is supposed to be about the intentional raising of the ball with a hit. Why raising the ball at an opponent within 5 meters was restricted to flicks and scoops is not clear, but it is commonly applied these days, also to goalkeeper kicks, and if the ball is hit intentionally into a player, or if it is deflected intentionally into a player, or even accidentally into a player, as in this incident. Ball deflects up off the defender, quite gently hits the attacker on his buttocks, and he immediately requests a video referral citing dangerous play. And the penalty corner was awarded. There is a strong contrast between that incident and this one, where the attacker comes into the circle, raises the ball with an edge hit into an opponent who is about 2 meters away from him, and then immediately requests a video referral citing ball body contact. A ball body contact offence requires intention to use the body to play the ball. Obviously that didn't happen here. Or advantage gained. By projecting the path of the ball, it looked as if it was going off the pitch before it hit the defender, who deflected it across his own goal. So if anything, the touch on the defender's leg with the ball disadvantaged the defending team. Whether or not the umpire could see the direction the ball was going, I'm not sure, but the video umpire should have been able to. He, however, recommended a penalty corner.